Hello. So I am trying so hard to make this really concise and to the point, just direct to messages. There's so much story I could get into, like leading up to it, but I just don't think anyone really needs to worry about all that. Anyway, I'm sure I will put it in the title, but this is essentially messaging from the spirit of Crow today. It was big time. Several messages, but I'm going to dive into them and just tell you what I get. I had to write them down. At any rate, here we go. Okay. Okay. So there's a message for somebody or some people that is essentially talking about just like a major download of clarity after heartbreak, loss of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I've been wanting to keep the focus on that. But anyway, yeah, so like this download of massive amounts of clarity following a really sad time or whatever. Just being kind of catapulted into a position of possibly leadership, but definitely knowingness and a feeling of opposite of imposter syndrome, where you can pull anything off because you say so. Okay, so it's powerful, and I feel funny because I don't want to just say shit that just sounds like what people want to hear, which is what I feel like there's plenty of out there. But essentially, the message is that there's just total divine presence and recognition and blessings. And I don't speak that way. But there's a feeling of just like, you really earned this. And I wonder what it is. I'm sure it'll vary, but this has to be relatively specific because I don't even mean to attract many people, so. Wow. Yeah, man. At the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. And it's just like, this is just huge. Unexpected. Like I was talking about the radical clarity, the massive download. And then the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, that's a relatively unexpected vibe too. Just the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune both are big and shifty and all about right time, right place, wrong time, wrong place. Here there's just a major divine intervention going on. Okay. Well, yeah. So I was just wondering if this was just a personal message or if it was for more people than myself. And I got the Two of Swords, which is, to me, indicating that it will be a message for more than one of us. Anyway, and then I got the Star. So, honestly, so the message here is that anyone who this is for anything that gets recorded tonight is absolutely guided, but okay, this leads into the second thing, the second message. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just kind of tripping because, like, my chest is doing stuff. People who have something to hear in this message tonight, and in any of the messages that I'm trying to divine, it's not just being guided, although there's a heavy influence of spirit team, the overseers. But anyway, this is about being a part of something bigger than yourself and being connected to other beings and being lined up, not necessarily like aligned, like, so to speak, like in the same place, and kind of making up like stars in a constellation, like everybody having their piece of the puzzle, being a piece of the puzzle. So this is tying into this message I got today about how do you know what to do? How do you know where your tribe is? How do you know how to survive? And the answer just seems to be, or at least like the message, I don't know about any answers, but the message seems to be about us all being energetically connected and in the informations like constellations, but playing off of each other in such a way that we create a reality. Like those of us who are on a frequency together, and then there's like stars. Imagine we're all like stars and we're all pinging off of each other, and it's creating like something, and that itself is its own like multiverse. And it's just like there are just infinite possibilities of us to bounce energy this way. And when we do that, like these whole realities, these whole realms, and it's just infinite. Oh, this is why I get anxious, because this is the shit. I gotta blow out this candle. Shit. This is the stuff that used to just make me crazy when I was a small child, like when I was 4 or 5. The concept of infinity and space. I don't know what other kids were thinking about, but I was plagued by that idea and wanting to understand it. And then having to accept we can only understand so much. What is... Hold on. Okay. 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Just hang in and like let yourself find your way. Nothing is really insurmountable here for you finding like a sense of fulfillment. So like what you have to do is honestly just allow, be humble, like allow yourself to be taught, and allow yourself to be vulnerable to failure or to mistakes or to being wrong. You know, allow that, show grace to yourself for that. And like we're all here, like we're all trying to do this, and there's a lot of levels to it. Oh man. Okay, I really feel like I need to change decks. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Oh shit. I'm gonna take this stuff out of the way. And I don't know, who would even want to listen to all this, but I don't really care. And that's what's weird. That's another weird thing. We're in Sagittarius, and the moon will be full in Gemini very, very, very soon, within 48 hours, I believe. I don't even care about saying timeless, because this is now. Whatever. Furthermore, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. There's another warning, sort of heads up, that I've been struggling with, that I got today from the crows. I got so much from the crows today. I'm not, oof, so heavy, so heavy. Even just thinking about it, oh my God. I'm so overwhelmed by what, okay. I don't know who that is, and I don't want to attempt to know. Honestly, this is freaking me out. There was just a mournful energy, like a grieving, mourning the death, a loss, like a physical loss. And it's weird because, like, I'm generally comfortable talking about death. I think what's bothering me is I don't like feeling like I have signs saying that that it's kind of prophetic shit. Like, I mean, normally the stuff I dream, and to have it awake like this always freaks me out. And I want to remember that it could just be a transition, but sometimes it just really feels like it's not that. I don't know who this is. Fuck. Got a Wheel of Fortune again, man. Injustice. Something is going down. What in the world? There's a loss. It's a hard one. It's karmic, I guess. I never even feel good about saying that. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with any of this. Okay. I'm going back to it goes back up to what we just talked about. Allowing. Be humble. You know, I'm sorry. I know that this is super weird, and I know that that's not, like, probably just was confusing if anybody even listened. But I just am not, like, fully comfortable talking about that here any further. But at the same time, I feel like I should have said that. So it's fucking weird, man. Okay. So this one, this message, which I'm sure nothing is making sense, but anyway. Working together. Yeah, there's that whole gathering, that whole constellation. Like, oh, it's so tribe. Oh man. Okay. 3 Pentacles, 6 Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. So there's a whole lot of, like, just shifting happening here on the fucking, in this realm. There's a whole lot of shifting happening, actually. and it's trying. It's more trying than lots of other times have been for many of us, most. And there's a very strong indication that we are finding each other. We are emitting energy on levels that we are not even aware of. We have nothing to do. We have nothing to do with the way our energies are finding each other and collecting themselves and creating just, I want to say, like, illustration to the frequencies, like visuals to the audio, you know, like, oh, all right, sorry. I keep apologizing because I know this is crazy because I don't normally record this way, and but it's an experiment. I do this all the time and nobody knows. Sometimes I take notes, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I take photos of spreads, but that's all like just for my own personal kind of record keeping. This is different, but I felt it was time. Yes, Ace of Swords. The clarity and the smarts. It's happening, and yep. Goodness gracious. Which one? Which? Okay. This. Oh, okay. Well, holy shit. All right. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Anyway, and I got the Two of Cups because really there's a strong, I mean, come on. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Two of Cups. There's sweetness here beyond. That's all romantic. So I think that there is some connection coming. Okay, yeah. There's that Gemini energy. Yeah, okay. There is connection coming. Why is it telling me this? Oh my goodness gracious. I keep wanting to say strategic, like I think, but I think it's just like this energy between people, maybe you and somebody, or maybe this King of Pentacles and this King of Swords, or maybe parts of yourself, practical versus mental, mind over matter. Okay. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. Yes, be humble. Okay, so what about the love? What about the romance love? Oh my goodness, 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. We have so many people on this table. The Moon. So we got a couple of kings over here, we got a couple of queens over here, we got all kinds of this shit. Oh my goodness. I just think there's some matches coming up. What does the Moon have to do with it though? Okay. So this full moon is the end of something and the beginning of something. The Ten of Swords. It may be I'm not saying it. It's an ending and a beginning, and whatever. It's a fucking door, it's a portal, it's a death. Knight of Wands. Yeah, there was the page and the Knight. There's some kind of like, there's something spicy, interesting, attractive, like going down soon, and it's gonna cause a beginning. Oh yeah, a relationship. There's something going down. Somebody's getting funky. Oh. I could do this all night. Yeah, okay. That's I got a Page of Cups and the Devil, which to me is really funny because it makes me think of that song Get It On, Bang It Gong. You're dirty sweet and you're my girl, like dirty and sweet. It's fucking I don't want to say anymore. But anyway, yeah. Holy shit. That's exciting. Sounds fun. What about, yeah, there's something up about resourcefulness. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know. There's some kind of, like, I definitely got a romantic connection, a big time one, and I'm sure it was very disjointed, me trying to describe that, but I definitely got that, and I definitely get, for somebody somewhere, for some reason this is coming out, I definitely get like a collaboration, enterprise, something really being successful in the realm of like earning money and surviving and like I said, working smarter, not harder. There's somebody's having a breakthrough in business, kind of, or something. I don't know. What is that about? There's some sort of detachment that needs to happen, some sort of like cutting a loss. And it's difficult, but just do it. Just be brave. I don't know. I think if that's you, you know that you're in a situation where I believe it's a practical situation that you're in, like a job or a living arrangement or something, but there's some sort of reflection in yourself that like is unfulfilling, like is not making you feel good, is like detracting from your vibe. So like for some reason it's difficult to end. It could be because you don't want to stop getting paychecks. I mean, it could be there's something that feels like this is a hard choice to walk away, and then like, but then the advice, just be brave. You got this. It's gonna be the easiest starting over that you've ever experienced once you get on the other side of it. Ace of Pentacles. Six of Swords. What I just said. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. The Sun. Ace of Pentacles. I just said the easiest beginning you've ever experienced after you do what needs to be done. And the Six of Swords. Moving on to better. And leaving the bullshit. And the Sun. That's where you're going to. Fucking A, man. There's a lot of big stuff going on. So I think there's definitely a banger of a relationship coming in. And there's definitely somebody or some people or whatever are gonna figure out some practical shit that's gonna just like improve your quality of life so much. Man, I hope I'm in that. Fuck all this like capitalism. Anyway, if you can't be, I'm joining them, I guess. I just suck at it. And I'm not ashamed of that, but like, I don't know. Gamble. Got a 2 of Pentacles for gamble. Look, he's like dee 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 dee, weighing. Yeah. Anyway, at this point, I don't really know what more to say. This is stupid. I'm probably not gonna